Hello students. In this session of Knowing Our Numbers, we are going to learn how to solve the word problems related to large numbers and how to use brackets. So in this session, we are going to learn the large number in practice, the word problems based on large numbers, and expanding brackets. It would be followed by the exercise. Large numbers in practice. So in our earlier classes, we have learned the units for measuring length, mass, and capacity. For example, the unit for measuring length is meter, unit for weight is kilogram, and that of the capacity is liter. But sometimes we need to measure some smaller quantities. For that, we use smaller units. So let's see what are the different units for length, mass, and capacity. So units of length and their conversion. So we have 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, or it is equal to 1000 millimeters. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. So these all are various units for length. Let's see what are the common units for weight or mass. So the units of mass for bigger objects we use kilogram. 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams and 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligrams. So gram and milligram, these are the smaller units which we use for smaller objects. Now what are the units of capacity? Capacity, or we can say volume. So the units of capacity are liter or milliliter. 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters and 1 kiloliter is equals to 1000 liters. So these all are the conversions of various units of length, mass, and capacity, which we are going to use in the word problems related to large numbers. Now let's see few word problems which are using large numbers. So first example is example 1. To stitch a shirt, 2 meter 25 centimeter cloth is needed. So how many shirts can be stitched out of 40 meter cloth and how much cloth will remain? So let's see the solution. Now to stitch one shirt, the cloth needed is 2 meter 25 centimeter. So here it is mentioned in two different units. So we will convert the units and make it in one single unit. So it's always easier to convert into smaller units. So here I convert meter into centimeter. Now 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So I multiply 2 by 100. This will give me 200 plus 25, that is equal to 225 centimeter. So for one shirt we need 225 centimeter of cloth. Now total cloth, or I can say the total length of cloth given is 40 meters. Now this length is in meter and this is in centimeter. So we convert this length into centimeter. So to convert it, I multiply it into 100. So 40 multiplied by 100 gives me 4000. So total length of cloth is equals to 4000 centimeter. Now whenever we have to find the numbers, we use division operation. So the number of shirts that can be stitched can be found by dividing the total length of cloth, that is equals to 4000 centimeter, by the length of cloth needed for one shirt, which is 225. So the number of shirts that can be stitched is equals to 4000 divided by 225. So when you will divide this, you will get 17 as quotient and the remainder will be 175. So this means the number of shirts that can be stitched out of this cloth is 17 and the remaining cloth is 175 centimeter, or if I convert it into meters and centimeter, it will be equal to 1 meter 75 centimeter. So in this way we can obtain how many shirts can be stitched. Now let's see another example. Example 2. In an election, the winning candidate got 6,86,700 votes and his nearest rival got 4,36,300 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? Now, here the word margin means the difference between the votes of winning and losing candidate. So we here in this example we have to find the difference, that is we have to subtract. Now let's see the solution. So number of votes the winning candidate got is 6,86,700. The number of votes rival candidate got is 4,36,300. Margin. Just now I have told margin means the difference between the votes. So here what we have to do? Difference, that is subtraction. So we will subtract the number of votes. So after subtracting, what I'll get? 2,50,400. So this is the margin by which the election was won. So we have the answer. The successful candidate won the election by 2,50,400 votes. See the next problem. Example 3. Medicines are packed in boxes, each weighing 4 kg 500 grams. How many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kilograms? Now what does this question mean? In this question, it is said that few medicines are packed in boxes. The weight of each box is 4 kg 500 grams. So how many boxes of medicine can be kept in a van which can carry maximum up to 800 kg? So whenever we have to find some numbers, we have to use the division operation. So let's see the solution. So weight of one box of medicine is equals to 4 kg 500 grams. So here again we have two separate units. So we convert it into single unit, that is into grams. So 4 kg will be equals to 4 multiplied by 1000, that is 4000 grams plus 500 grams. So total it will be equal to 4500 grams. Now capacity of van, that means the maximum weight the van can hold, is 800 kg. So here, since the weight of box we have measured in grams, this also will convert into grams. So to convert kg into grams, we multiply by 1000. So 800 multiplied by 1000, which will give me 8 lakh grams. Now to find the number of boxes that can be loaded in the van, we have to divide. We have to use the division operation. So 8 lakh divided by 4500. After division, we will get the quotient as 177 and the remainder will be 3500. So our answer is the number of boxes that can be loaded in the van is equals to 177 and there would be spare space of 3500 grams. That means 3 kg 500 grams. Now let's see one more example. Example 4. The distance between the school and the house of a student is 1 kilometer 875 meters. Every day she walks both ways. That means she goes from house to school and then school to house again. So find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. So this is the distance between school to her house and she covers this distance 2 times every day. So let's see the solution. Distance between school and house is 1 kilometer 875 meters. Now again we are having two different units, kilometers and meters. So we will convert it into smaller unit, that is meters. Now we know 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 and add 875 to it. So we will get the distance is equals to 1875 meters. Now since I have told that she covers this distance 2 times in a day, so distance covered each day is equals to 1875 multiplied by 2. This will give me 3750 meter. So every day she covers the distance of 3750 meters. Now we have to find the total distance covered in 6 days. So in one day she covers this distance. So the total distance covered in 6 days will be this distance multiplied by 6. So distance covered in 6 days is equals to 3750 multiplied by 6, which will give me 22,500 meters. Now this is quite a big number to represent it meter. So we again convert it into kilometers and meter. To convert meters to kilometers, we divide by 1000. So on dividing, we will get 22 kilometer 500 meters. So answer is the distance covered by her in 6 days is 22 kilometer 500 meters. Expanding brackets. Students, many a times you have seen we put brackets while writing some expressions. So these brackets are used to avoid confusion while addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Whenever there is an expression which have bracket in it, then first calculate the expression given in brackets and then make it a single number and then evaluate the outside part. So let's see how the brackets are solved. Say there is an expression like this, 3 plus 4, which has been kept in bracket. So 3 plus 4 is in bracket and then this whole bracket is multiplied to 5. So first we have to evaluate this bracket. So here we have addition operation. So we will first add 3 and 4, which will give me 7. Now this 7 is multiplied to 5, which will give me the answer as 35. So in this way brackets are used. Now keep it in mind, if an expression is given like this, like 3 plus 4 in bracket multiplied by 5, then don't calculate it this way, removing the bracket. If you will remove the bracket, what does it mean? 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5. So the answer will change. If you will calculate it in this way, first you have to multiply, then 4 multiplied by 5 will give you 20 and 3 is added to it. So the answer will be 23, which is not the correct way to solve the brackets. Now sometimes we expand the brackets. Here we are reducing the bracket, we are calculating the value given in bracket. But many a time, to simplify the multiplication process, we have to expand the brackets. So let's see how we can expand the brackets and use it for simplification of multiplication. Let's see an example. If I have to multiply 107 and 9. So this 107 can be written as 100 plus 7 in bracket. Now I have put bracket because 9 is multiplied to the number 107, which I am expressing as the sum of 100 plus 7. So to represent this number 107, I put a bracket here. So 100 plus 7, which is equals to 107. Now how can I simplify it? While expanding the brackets, what we do, the number which is outside the bracket in multiplication is multiplied to both the numbers. That is, 9 is multiplied to 100 and 9 is multiplied to 7. And since here we have plus sign, so a plus sign is put over here. Now since we are expanding the bracket, the sign of bracket is removed. So first we will multiply 100 and 9, which will give me 900. 7 multiplied by 9 gives me 63. So 900 plus 63, the answer is 963. So in this way, multiplication has become easy. We are multiplying by simpler numbers, like multiplying by 100 is easier. If you will multiply 107 by 9, it would take time. But if you are using brackets, the calculation will become easy. So in this way, brackets sometimes helps us to simplify multiplication process. So children, now you can solve the following questions on the basis of knowledge which we have gained in this session. So that's all for today's session. Thank you.